Hey guys. So today I'm gonna be making a tier list. I know. How original. Look, I know. But this one's gonna be a bit special. This one's gonna be not. It's not very common that you see ones in tier list videos based off of Godzilla, so the original. It's like, it's A tier. Yes, the story is great, but some of the special effects have not aged that well. So, I'm putting it there. It's an A for effort. Alright, so I'm putting it. Alright. I'm gonna put it in B tier at best. Yes, and they introduced that for Unreal Loader where Godzilla actually fights monsters. The series would be thrown throughout the series. Would be done throughout the series. But just honestly, this film, they managed to mess up his name in the English version, so they call him Gigantus. So I'm gonna have to put up a B tier for that. Yeah. Oh boy, the match of the century. This film. Let's see the premise. It's a great excuse. The story, great. Special effects and designs, love it. I love how they did King Kong in this film. I love how they did Godzilla in this film. They're both really well done. It's just a really well done film. Let's see. Oh, alright. Once again, same premise. Same premise. Done really well. Put it there. There's probably not going to be very many films like that. Alright. And, alright, the monster. So it's usually next. Oh, there it is. This one, I'm gonna put it below. I'm gonna put it below it. Alright. Just because Godzilla was, this is the first time where Godzilla is not a force of nature and is actually a superhero. This started that trend. So I'm gonna put it right there. Alright. Invasion of Astro Monsters. The only thing I have to say about this film is that the monsters are thrown into space. They said it introduced aliens, which is going to be frequent. That seems forgiving enough. Alright. Alright, where do we go from here? Oh, destroy all monsters. Oh boy. Actually, I don't think. No. Wait, where is he? Oh, there it is. Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster. This film has the worst kaiju in this series. But I don't know. I'm putting it at like.
Oh, magic bus!
It isn't an awful film, but oh god, Ibra is the worst kaiju in the series. I'm gonna put him right there just in case, just because of that. destroy all monsters. They somehow almost every one of Toho's monsters is in this film. Like, I'm putting it up there. This is the first time you'll see a redesigned Anguirus for raids again. Alright, after that film, where do we go from here? These films. Oh yeah.
Adam.
This film was before Destroy. Oh, I messed up, but okay. This film introduced Godzilla's worst son. I'm putting it right there because Minola is a kaiju. This film deserves to be below it, but I'm not even.
He needs his punishment.
An F tier because this film is bad. Alright. Somehow. And even the. Just. Honestly. Why? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy. And now, Godzilla's Revenge. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I know that's
So, I'm gonna put Son of Godzilla
I got
there.
Wolf. Here, you want to see it?
Alright. So I'm gonna put Godzilla's Revenge right below Son of Godzilla because this film is somehow worse.
Oh gosh.
Hi.
Adam. What? She hates you. Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Fact of how bad she
Adam,
hates
I am recording right now.
Oh. Can they hear me?
Yes. They can.
Brayden doesn't exist.
Time is illusion. Alright. Alright. Right after Godzilla's Revenge. Now we get to some fan favorites. We start with Godzilla vs. Hedorah. This film is just it's something. A lot of these films they're interesting. They're really something. This one, Godzilla fights a giant trash monster. Yeah. But it turns out to be an alien made from pollution. I don't know. I'd say that film was like A tier. That film is like A tier at best. Alright. Godzilla vs. Gigan. No, this film deserves to be better. Despite Gigan is a badass kaiju, so I'm gonna put him in S tier just because of him. He is the best part of this film. Trust me. Trust me. Gigan is the best part of that film. And he only shows up in like the last minutes of the film. So alright. It's only up to go from here. Yes. An iconic nemesis. And is one of two films where Mechagodzilla was built by aliens. This film is over the top. It's kind of over the top. Alright. Alright. Oh wait. Oh, we forgot Godzilla vs. Megalon. I'm going to put that with that in C tier because of the heavy use of stock footage and the annoying kid character. Yeah, I'm putting it there because of that. Oh, Godzilla vs. Titans. This film, it tries to be something new in the series. It tries to also be dark as the original, while also trying to be as over the tops as the other films. But kind of unpopular opinion, Titanosaurus is actually my favorite kaiju in the series, so I'm putting up an S tier for that one. Good job on you. Alright, we gotta go somehow. Alright. It's supposed to... Alright, it's only 1984. Oh, right, there it is. Because after 1975, Godzilla took a 9-year hiatus, and he went back to his roots. This film is dark. This film's pretty dark. It is really dark. It's like Godzilla's back to being as threatening as he was in the original film. I'm gonna put it up there for how threatening Godzilla, how terrifying Godzilla is in that film, and for the apocalyptic atmosphere the movie has. Alright, let me go to Godzilla vs. Biollante. This film, it just kind of tones it down a bit. It's like literally it still has some cool ideas. This film, this Biollante, it's that film where he fights a giant plant monster, so it's like, yeah, but apparently it was a box office failure, so they just went back to the new kaiju of the series, the returning old ones. And that would start. Oh, they were... Oh, boy. Not that one. Alright. That's over to King Ghidorah. They were trying everything for this film. They were definitely trying everything they could. You have everything. Everything. Time travel plot lines to even a cyborg version of King Ghidorah. I'm A for effort. It is a good film. It is a joy to watch. It is an absolute joy to watch. Yeah, returns. This film actually returns to kaiju. I didn't speak much about Rodan, did I? There's Mechagodzilla. This is the first time that he will be known as a robot built by humans. This is the first time that he will be known as that. The fight scenes for a lot of these films alone are just well choreographed, and the special effects are nice. It was a new era of Godzilla. And I know that it just seems kind of... Alright. So, somehow, I don't know, Godzilla vs. Mother Battle for Earth, it introduces Batra, but I don't know, I just don't care for this film. I just don't care enough about this film. It turns into an Indiana Jones ripoff, kind of an Indiana Jones ripoff. Yeah, yeah. It's over Space Godzilla. It ain't bad. Ain't bad. I'm gonna put it up there. Isn't bad, but so yeah, people like to prove me wrong with Mogira. Yeah, he did tell us. Mogira. This is the only time that Mogira has even showed up in a Godzilla film, and yes, he caused a little bit of damage to it. He even took out Space Godzilla's spice crystals. But other than that, he did not last that long in a fight with him. Huh. Alright. Oh, then we get to... Alright, then we get to Godzilla vs. Destroyer. This film's just depressing. You know, they made a big deal out of them killing off their title character. And I mean, they made a big deal out of that. And I'd say it was well deserved. I'm putting it right there. Because yeah, the kaiju fights in this film is it's well threatening because it's related to the oxygen destroyer that killed the Godzilla in the original film. And I'd say that stuff is genius. It's better than what... It was better than them coming up with some kind of ghost Godzilla that he was originally going to fight in the script of this film. Yeah. So yeah, it's genius how he's this constantly evolving, how Destroy is this constantly evolving monster throughout the film, and he gets several new forms throughout it. I love that. And not to mention, the scene where Godzilla dies is it's just heart-wrenching. It is just sad. And after that, we get... Look at that. Pile of dog shit. Put it right there. This film's character. You probably know why this is garbage. You know why this film is actually garbage. The characters are obnoxious. Godzilla himself is not at all. Look, I know people like to argue how the fan base doesn't accept change, and we'll get to that. But this is not how you change a title character. It's like, yeah, I get trying to make Godzilla fast on his feet, but did they really have to compromise in making the design barely even faithful to him at all? Did they really have to? And not to mention, it's like, the only thing that took him down, he is a very easy one to take down. Just a few airstrikes, just a few $1 million airstrikes, and he goes down like nothing. He even almost dies to that submarine, to a frickin' submarine. He is pathetic. There's a reason why he only died why he died to the real Godzilla. Oh, and then we move on to the Millennium series. Once again, these films are trying to go back to being as serious as they are, serious as they were. These films are really... Godzilla 2000 was a point to where they actually started putting a lot more effort into their films, while also putting back old stuff that they did, like invading aliens and crap like that, while also making it serious. Let's see here. Oh boy, where Godzilla vs. Make... Ah, yeah. Oh yeah. GMK. This is one of those films that tries to do something new. Instead of just some kind of dinosaur created from radiation that is, and it's just a monster made from radiation. No. He is the soul. In this film, he is the soul of all the victims at Pearl Harbor, out for revenge against Japan. this film tries to do something new, and I'd say it well over succeeds at that. It well over succeeds at doing that. Then we get to... Wait. That was... Oh wait, the film before that was Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, where he fights a giant insect monster alien thing. That's how much I have to say on that. It's the one from that film. It was from that one scene where Godzilla just freaking body slams him. He slams that name's Megaguirus. Yeah. That's a pretty famous part. So famous that they made a statue out of it. So yeah. Alright. We move on to the Kiryu saga. Specifically, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Godzilla Tokyo SOS. And it's focused on the films are really something. I mean, at least the fight scenes are good and the story is at least good enough. Because this film, let's get into the fact that Kiryu is apparently possessed by the original Godzilla, so I'm gonna put it in that. Alright. Then we get to Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Oh man, this film is... I'll put it there. I'll just put it up next here with its... It's just the second half of the saga.
You okay?
Yeah.
I heard a lot of bangs.
I don't know.
You're in the dark, so if you need to use this,
Alright.
use it for light.
Alright. So, and then we get to Godzilla Final Wars. Oh my gosh, I love this film to death. It is so over the top and all over the place. It's like, this film... It's like, yeah, this film is so over the top. It is over the top. It's more over the top than any other Godzilla film. This is that over the top. There's more action scenes in this film than probably any other Godzilla film. There are plenty. There is plenty of them. But it doesn't exactly make up for the story, but still. What are carrying these films are pretty much the action scenes. Godzilla 2014. This was the film that made me a fan, but I hate the direction it tried to take where they just tried to make the humans more important than Godzilla. So, yeah, they tried to make the humans more interesting characters than Godzilla, so I'm gonna put it right there in C tier. Oh boy, we'll talk about the anime trilogy later. We'll talk about the anime trilogy. Yeah, I'll talk. And then the films that happened in between Godzilla 2014 and King of the Monsters. This was a film that exclusively came out in Japan. This film is genuine proof that fans can't accept something new with the series.
Mask don't work.
I know.
But the mask companies make a bunch of money.
and I can't say that I've seen it, but from what I heard about it, that deserves to be an S tier. Godzilla is constantly evolving and getting new forms throughout the film, just like Destroyer was. So, I might as well put it there just for that. And apparently it's getting a sequel. Oh boy. The anime trilogy. Oh boy, the anime trilogy. I don't know what to say about these films. Apparently the premise of these films is that Godzilla has taken over the world and has run humanity off the planet. But the main character isn't exactly that likable. It isn't exactly a... If you're speaking of disappointing, you talk about the next two in the anime trilogy. Like, talk about the next two. Yeah, City on the Edge of Battle. Oh, man. Mechagodzilla doesn't even show up to fight. He's barely even in this film. But the premise of this film is that they found him, but he's not the same as his normal. Mechagodzilla's not the same as his normal self. He is a city. He is only a city. Yeah. That's all he is. It's like, yeah, the King Ghidorah about this film, he's a vampire. He's 3 vampire noodles that come out of the sky to fight him. He isn't even. That's all he is. He deserves these 3 vampire noodles that come out of the sky, and they start sucking Godzilla's energy. Because apparently they're not from this world, and he can't touch them because of that. I don't know. It's some weird crap. It's just some weird crap. It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah. Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yeah, this is probably... I mean, it is better. Slightly. It does overcompensate. It does overcompensate. That is compensate in the amount of screen time Godzilla got in last film. Last time Legendary did this. It's by a new director. It's like, yes, I know it's supposed to bring... it was supposed to bring King Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, and others. I gotta love Godzilla's design in this film, so might as well put it in A tier. And this, because, yeah. So yeah, and that was my list of Godzilla film. My list of, in my opinion, the best Godzilla films. Because even though no one asked for my opinion, I'm gonna go here and say it anyways, because, yeah, I'm just gonna say it anyways, because that's really it. But, I hope you guys like and subscribe. I'm out.